Hi, I'm Stacy, a woman with suspiciously childish voice, and today I'm about to explain one of the most complicated products in the whole DeFi ecosystem, Pendle Finance. 4.8 billion in TVL, one of the fastest growing DeFi projects in 2024. Yet explaining it feels like teaching a goldfish calculus. But today, we intend to fix it using cows, milk, and these three guys. Pendle say they are liberating yield, allowing respectable yield boomers make their fixed at 8% and crazy gamblers to hunt for insane yield. And that's all thanks to yield tokenization. To get this, we need a stable, a cow, and a milk, and a few things derived from it. Could we point that today? Let's say the stable is seen as staking. A cow is sUSDe, which itself does not generate yield. But when a cow is in a stable, it becomes a yield-bearing asset called sUSDe, which can generate yield. Milk. The S stands for staked or stable bound, whatever helps you to remember. And when a cow is in the stable, there is a way to split the rights to a cow and to milk. That's what we call yield tokenization. The right for a milk is called yield token. The right for a cow is called principal token. If it's hard to remember what's PT and what's YT, just ask yourself, YT if you can drink milk. And keep in mind, it's always PT to be a cow. The contracts are limited in time by maturity date. The one who holds this piece of paper gets all the yield until maturity date. The one who holds this piece of paper gets the deposited cow back after maturity date. So, if the milky mass is clear, let's move on to the cost of our performance. A farmer, he believes in cows, but does not believe in milk production. He wants to make his life a little more predictable and anticipates a fixed yield. He thinks prices of cows and rights for cows will grow, and milk production and cost of rights to claim it will drop. He wants predictability, and once again, he wants to fix his yield now. He's that big fan, very safe bank savings account with a fixed interest rate before they collapse. And again. Oh, hold on, that's another story. The next character, entrepreneur. He believes in production, but not in cows. He thinks milk production will increase and cost for rights to claim the yield as well. Yet, dodging cows is not in his competence, so he gambles on yield only. And last but not least, merchant. He believes in cows and provides liquidity for a small fee. He believes the charts will go right, and both entrepreneur and the farmer will trade. His only concern is cows not to lose price. He prays for cows. More cows, more volatility, more profit. He's an experienced chess player. But of course, he's very far from the main grandmaster and villages. So, long story short, the farmer wants a fixed yield on his USDe, entrepreneur gambles on yield growth, and merchant profits from both. Time to see how the guys play the Pendle game. There is a Pendle rancher where anyone can bring their cow into a stable and split it into rights for a cow and for milk. It's called yield tokenization. Remember, every rancher has a maturity date, so the contracts the ranchers issue also have a maturity date. Contracts with different maturity dates are not the same. Different maturity, different rancher, different price. And here is the market, where people trade cow contracts, milk contracts, or cows in stables. Before maturity, PTs are cheaper than full cows, because cows still produce milk. Both PT and YT prices are volatile, but normally closer to the maturity, the PT prices are closer to 1-to-1, and YT is closer to 0. The price of YT is opposite to PT. Why, Stacy, why these prices are opposite, you may ask me? And I will kindly tell you. As we have seen, one cow in stable is equal to sum of 1 YT and 1 PT. If 1 PT is equal to 0.9 cow in stable, how much is 1 YT? 1 minus 0.9 cow in stable equal 0.1 cow in stable. So whenever price of one of the tokens changes, so does the other one in the opposite direction. Important notice! Further, when I say someone spent 0.9 cows in stable, I mean someone spent some amount of cow in stable that was 0.9 cows. So cows, which is USDe, is the only unit we measure cows or anything in this system. It's our accounting asset. You cannot even imagine how much I blame myself for choosing the term cow in stables, because every single time I say word stables, I think about stables, not stables. Okay, so farmer has two options. Option 1, farmer just buys PT from the market. He pays 0.9 cows in stable and gets one contract to redeem a cow later.
Option 2. Farmer brings one cow to the rancher, splits it, keeps the PT and sells the YT on the market for 0.1. His net spend is still 0.9 cow in stable, and at maturity in 1 year he uses that PT to get 1 cow back from the rancher. He spent 0.9, got back 1, that's 0.1 cow in profit. If that happened in a year, that's a fixed 11.11% APY. Alright, entrepreneur also has 2 options. Option 1, he buys a milk contract from the market. Behind the scene, it's a flash swap. He borrows more cow and stable than he has, uses them to mint BT and YT, returns the cow contract back to the pool, and keeps the milk contracts. But you're all free to forget about it. It's just magic under the hood, he bought BT from the market, that's all that matters. Option 2, he brings the cow himself to the rancher, splits it, sells the cow contract, and holds the milk contract. The same position of 10 PT costs the same 1 cow in stable. So by spending 1 cow in stable, he has the right for profit from 10 cows. Until maturity, he uses his PT to get all the yield from 10 cows he didn't own at any point of time. His profit is how much milk he gets minus what he paid for the milk contract. If he received 2 cows worth of milk in 1 year, his profit is 50%. If he only made 0.5 cows of milk, his long APY is minus 50%.
Gorgeous.
As for the merchant, he starts by minting PT and YTs, his cows in stables, keeps the PT, and maybe sells or maybe keeps the milk contracts, it's not important. He pairs PT with cow in stables and adds them to the market. Every time someone trades, he gets a sip of the thing. Closer to maturity, it becomes 1-to-1 with cows in stable. The merchant pulls out his liquidity of cows in stables, and PTs included all earned fees. Then goes to ranch to turn them cows in stables for his PTs at 1-to-1 rate, and calculates the profit. And that's how he earns 3 ways. Underlying yield from cows in stables, fixed APY from cows contracts turning into real cows, and sweet fees from all type of traders. The end.
Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy preparing it for you, and if you did, please like, follow, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye YouTube!